In your morning consumer news, a gloomy Thursday for workers at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. AP reports about 90% of employees received a reduction in force notice. They'll be on administrative leave until mid-June. The White House had previously tried to downsize the agency, but a federal court blocked it after unions and other groups sued. Mortgage rates took a sharp rise over the past 7 days. The average rate for a standard 30-year fixed mortgage is up a little more than 0.2 of a point. It marks the largest single-week rate hike in roughly a year. Despite the sharp increase, the average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage rate is still below what it was at this time last year. Prices at the pump are coming down. According to AAA, the national average price for a gallon has decreased 5 cents since last week. The falling cost is being driven by decreased demand as spring break travel season winds down. Crude oil prices are also as low as they've been in a few years, meaning motorists could continue to pay less for gas as we get closer to summer. A vast majority of Americans say owning a home remains an integral part of the American dream. As the benefits to owning a home increase, so do affordability challenges. Ivan Rodriguez breaks down the numbers.
Despite the ups and downs of the economy and interest rates, homeownership is still the dream for many Americans.
82% of Americans say that homeownership is part of the American dream, and it outranks things like being able to retire, having a successful career, or even owning an automobile.
But that dream is confronted by reality for buyers who are struggling to come up with down payments. According to Bankrate's 2025 Home Affordability Survey, more than 80% of American adults who don't own a home but desire to say affordability reasons hold them back.
Home prices have been at record highs in many markets, and we really haven't seen much in the way of pullback, even with a building inventory as homes take longer to sell.
Despite the less than optimistic numbers, 64% of Americans would be willing to make a sacrifice to be able to afford to buy a home.
Some of those things, like moving out of state, moving further from family and friends, further from work, or buying a fixer-upper, they come with costs of their own. And so I think that's part of the equation that could also further hamper that search for affordable housing.
The good news is that mortgage rates, one of the main obstacles to home ownership, have eased a bit in recent months. The average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage remains under 7%, according to Freddie Mac, which also says as more and more people apply to purchase a home, the spring home buying season is looking to be more favorable than last year.